Hey guys, Ron here with Rising Sun Properties. Happy Easter. Hope everybody had a great weekend. This property is one that is in a resort area of Atami. We've been getting a few requests for these kinds of properties recently, and I've seen quite a few of them. They can be really good, and it's hit or miss. There's some that are really nice and some that are really bad. Depending on the prices, they're anywhere from like 20,000 to $60,000, and this one's one on the lower end, about 21,000, I think it is. They are really good properties to consider, but one thing to keep in mind for these resort properties, there are ongoing management fees that are around 800,000. That's probably around like 6,000 USD a year. Also, there are smaller management fees for the septic tanks, things like this. But they are really good properties to consider. You can get a pretty nice property for a decent value. A lot of these homes, as you'll see, there's lots of them in these areas. They're just scattered all over the place. They were really big back in the 80s during the bubble economy or even a little bit before. And now people just aren't really using them as much because getting older and just wanting to sell them. So here's one such property. I will have several more coming in the next couple weeks, so stay tuned for those. Thank you so much and enjoy the tour. Got up early, about 5:30 a.m., headed to Atami, took the Shinkansen, rented a car. Here's the area. It's a pretty cool area. Very, there's King Kong, beach-like feel to it, and a lot of nature. Here's the resort. It's a pretty big map. So all of these plots are different properties on the resort. Does have a swimming pool. Not sure if this one's is being utilized at this point. These were pretty big in the 80s during the bubble economy. Here's a public onsen. And there are some really nice houses. There's kind of a mixed bag of properties out here. These do come with a yearly management fee of around 800,000 a year, I believe it is. Here's the property we're looking at today. We'll have a few other videos coming that are showcasing other properties. This is right on the edge of this hill. And here it is, 3.2 million yen. That's 21,000 USD, one story, 2 LDK, built in 1982, 60 square meters of building space. Probably do need to drive. It is closer to Atami Station. This doesn't come with a parking spot. However, if you park at the end of it, they said it's probably okay. Not a lot of people are living in the homes around it. You are kind of close to this home to the left. Do have a pretty decent view. However, I will say while I was there was a group of workers cutting down a bunch of trees. So I'm just seeing trees disappear as I was on the property, which I will point out when we get to that spot. Here's the entranceway to the home. There are some foundational issues I found that I'll cover at the end of the video. But these older homes, you're almost always going to have some kind of foundational issue. Here are the door frames in this home. Oops. This one's pretty high. And I think this one, there's kind of a step up. Oh, nope, I'm hitting my head. It's kind of a step there, but when you get up, it becomes shorter. Yeah, home is, it's cool. Got this great cabin feel, but the foundation looks a little rough. Home itself feels really solid though. They are cutting trees down outside, so it's a little bit noisy right now, but maybe that's a good sign. They're still doing upkeep in the area. Yeah, for the price, not a bad home to consider. You do have to consider the ongoing fees, but yeah, I like it. And despite the cracks in the foundation that you'll see at the end of the video, yeah, for the price, I don't think it's bad at all. Here's the room with the shutter shut. I did record that video before I saw the extent of how many trees they were cutting down. So keep that in mind. Doors do seem to be shutting. As I said, it does feel pretty solid, the home itself, the floors, but there are some cracking that you will see in the foundation. Here is the living and dining area. So really cool home, have that cabin feel. There's a fireplace there, but it's not an actual fireplace. Maybe at one time it was, but not operating right now. A lot of items in the home from the previous owner. A lot of these are just holiday homes for people here in Japan that they're no longer using. This place in the back, which I'm not exactly sure what it is, but there was a hot water pipe there. Washing machines back in the bathroom area. So a good home to consider if you're wanting to be off the beaten path a little bit and have some peace and quiet out in nature. Balconies straight ahead of us. Ceilings were quite high. Feels very spacious. Lots of sunlight coming into the home. And here's the view from the balcony, which is pretty fantastic. That tree right there, you see it shaking a little bit. They were taking that tree down. So, and I saw, other trees that had already been cut, some pretty old trees. So not exactly sure why they're doing that. There's some wind farm there. So there's 2 rooms, one off to the left and then one to the right that we'll walk in here into first. Here's the tatami room. Walls and floors looked fine in here. Didn't feel any soft spots or anything like that. Tatami looks okay the way it is. There's a closet space here. Did not see any water stains that I can recall. So they had a bunch of toys and games here. You can see it's kind of a holiday home. Probably for the grandkids who are older now. Couple different shots of this room. Now back down the hallway, and to the left is that second room. There is a closet, hallway closet to the right here. I say this in all the videos, stuff left in the home, not sure if they'll take them or not. Usually they will come and get everything. There's, personal items in here still, so hopefully they'll clear out the entire room and home. Most of our clients do not want all this stuff left in them. Occasionally they do, but that's all to be negotiated once we decide to move forward with the property. Here's a second room with another closet space. And no water damage that I saw in this room either. Another look out the backside. Atami has risen in popularity. It's a good location that's connected to Tokyo. And prices seem to have gone up a little bit, not too much though. But it seems to be a desired area for a lot of people that want to get out into nature. Here's the bath area. A lot of these homes do come with onsen water, the natural hot springs connection. It is quite costly to connect that, and I think it's per property. Most of them, it's not required to connect that. Sometimes it is required, and that can be very expensive, like 5 million yen, 20, $30,000 to connect that. So a lot of people are not interested in connecting it, at least initially. But here is the bath, and it does have the onsen water. You see there's two separate taps there, one for the regular water and one for the onsen. And a home that I recently viewed, and I'll get up on YouTube, had a fantastic tub and just a really beautiful home, again in the same resort area. Some of the humidity getting to the walls there. So here's what I was seeing outside, just taking out a bunch of these trees. I don't know if they're trying to clear that whole hillside. Taking a look at the foundation, seeing some cracking there. There's a kerosene tank. All of these are either cesspool or septic tank, along with the propane tanks you see right there. And there's the crack that I was talking about. That's pretty big crack. It's got quite a bit of space, and it looks like it's offset a little bit. So there is a property in this resort area in Atami. If you're interested in this area or other areas of Japan, please do reach out via email or WhatsApp.